I want to get in Mr. S.P. Vaid, former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, also Sharafuddin Ahmed, who is the National Vice President of the SDPI linked to the PFI. Mr. Vaid, I'd like to begin with you. Good evening, sir. From someone who served for so long as the DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Vaid, we've seen, of course, NIA raids happening in Kashmir today as well. Can you just give us a sense of how the PFI has been linked to terror activities, to anti-national activities in the recent past?
You see, there is no doubt about PFI being a radical Islamic terror outfit. In fact, if you see last few years, its involvement in number of terror incidents, number of killings, number of communal rights. If I enumerate, I think most of our viewers know the places. We had the communal rights at the time of Ramnami. We had anti-CA protest. We had communal rights in many states of the country. Involvement of PFI has been very well established, and in fact, many people all across the country were demanding ban on PFI, but just a mere ban does not serve the purpose. Such an organization which is working against the security of the country should be not only banned, it should be decimated, its assets seized, its cadres arrested, its offices seized. I think the time has, many of us were feeling that why the government is not acting, but then investigating agencies need time to collect evidence. After all, it has to stand the scrutiny of the court. All those cases which have been registered today, and whenever a ban order is issued, it needs to stand the scrutiny of the court. And mere ban does not solve the problem. You had banned Simi. Most of the cadres of the Simi later on became members of the PFI. So it has linkages with international forces which are out there to destroy India. Turkey, a terror outfit in Turkey. Ever since Mr. Erdogan has become president of Turkey, the forces in Turkey are trying to destabilize India. You have seen their attitude. You have your neighborhood country like China would not like India to emerge as a super global power, and they want to stop the march of India.
But Mr. Vaid, you raised a point about the need to collect evidence against the likes of PFI if we were to take very stringent punitive action against them. The question then that comes to my mind, at least, is that in the last many months and years even, I would say, the PFI has been linked to many terror groups, to many terror activities across the country, not just in Kashmir. So should this kind of a crackdown have happened earlier?
It should have happened much earlier. In fact, I think government has given enough of leverage to this organization, and it was high time that action like this was taken. I personally feel the action should have happened much earlier, but still I welcome this action, because even this is part of collection of evidence, and ultimately during these raids also and their interrogation of those who have been arrested, a lot of things will emerge. A lot of electronic gadgets have been seized. I think all this will help in pursuing the cases in the courts.